Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
In 2024, be seen wearing the best and latest styles in eyewear from Courts Optical. Buy one frame and get a second pair for free. Mix and match with your favorite brands. A variety of colors and fresh new styles. Buy one frame and get a second pair absolutely free. Shop today with no cash and pay later. Schedule your free eye exam today at courtsoptical.com. Soar into 2024 with BOGO. Only at Courts Optical. Value you can see. Conditions apply. Offer valid until January 31st, 2024. See in store for details.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, a warning is being sent out to drivers of trailers here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to put a stop to reckless practices on the nation's roads. This warning came from Assistant Superintendent of Police Panel Brown during an appearance on WEFM's Cop Chat program on Thursday. ASP Brown pointed out that the high speeds at which some trailer drivers approach corners while failing to provide adequate notice of their arrival via the use of the vehicle's horn. We hear more from ASP Brown.
The way in which these drivers drive these trailers, it's ridiculous. The speed at which they go with these long containers on it is ridiculous. And I am telling you, I am advising the owners and drivers of trailers to desist from the reckless practice. The businesses will suffer because we will deal with them in accordance with the law. They are too reckless on our roads. The speed as to which they approach corners, and some of them, 99% of them, when they approach these corners, they don't blow their horn, and they're on the other lane, driving as if to say, you're small, I am big, you have to stop for me. We are not going to tolerate this sort of action on our roads.
That was Assistant Superintendent of Police Panel Brown speaking on WEFM's Cop Chat program. ASP Brown also appealed to the local businesses that contract the services of these drivers to urge them to drive safely on the nation's roads. He said that the Traffic Department of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force will not tolerate this reckless driving. A 4-day workshop on the introduction to climate-smart dryland farming agricultural practices for youth groups in St. Vincent and the Grenadines concluded on Thursday, January 18th. The aim of the workshop was to equip young farmers with the knowledge and skills needed for sustainable agriculture. Dr. Gaius Yuduxi, Dr. Ronald Rupnarine, and Dr. Oral Daly led the sessions, bringing their expertise to the forefront to inspire and educate over 100 participants. According to an official post by the Ministry of Agriculture, this immersive training delved into the realm of climate-resilient farming on dry lands, equipping attendees with vital skills in disaster risk management and sustainable agricultural practices. From innovative water conservation methods to strategic crop selection, the training explored a spectrum of cutting-edge practices and technologies. The Agriculture Ministry said that the insights gained not only enriched participants' understanding, but will also serve as a foundation for future field-level training and the development of robust, climate-smart farming models. This initiative was a collaboration between the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations and the Ministry of Agriculture. Still on the local scene, 1,300 persons in St. Vincent and the Grenadines have been awarded grants under the Promoting Youth Microenterprises Prime program so far. This is according to Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, who said that just about $10 million has been spent on the program, with the planned expenditure on the program being just over $12 million. We hear more from the Prime Minister.
Our planned expenditure on this program for that 5-year period is just over $12 million. And the source of the funding come from the World Bank, IDA, and from local loans. The expenditure so far is about $10 million, just over $10 million. The budget for 2024 is $750,000. So far, 1,300 persons have been awarded grants under this project.
That was the Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. The Promoting Youth Microenterprises Prime program was launched in March of 2020 with cash grants available between the ranges of $3,000 and $40,000. It was first announced during Finance Minister Camilo Gonsalves' budget address of that year and was fast tracked as one of the stimulus measures in the face of the economic fallout that was expected in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic. On to news in the region. The owner that operates a diving experience in the Bahamas, where a 10-year-old boy from Maryland was attacked by a shark this week, said late Wednesday that an internal investigation is on the way. Stuart Cove of Blue Adventures said in a statement that his company is cooperating with Bahamian police and that the diving experience has temporarily closed. Incidents like this involving interactions with marine life, even with the species of sharks included in this experience, are rare and never acceptable, he said. Police said the unidentified boy was bitten on his right leg Monday and was taken to a hospital for treatment. Mr. Cove said a dive instructor and a dive guide were in the water when the incident occurred and that they provided immediate medical attention. He said the incident is the first of its kind since the experience began operating in 2006. Trinidad and Tobago has confirmed its first COVID-19 case belonging to the JN1 subvariant category. The case was confirmed by the Caribbean Public Health Agency CARPHA. According to a release from TNT's Ministry of Health, this subvariant is a descendant of the Omicron variant. The ministry noted that there is no evidence to suggest that the JN1 subvariant causes more severe illness. However, evidence does suggest it may be more easily spread from person to person than its predecessor. TNT's health ministry also confirmed another COVID-19 related death, bringing the total number of COVID-19 related deaths since December 23, 2023 to 6, 4 of which occurred this month. TNT's Ministry of Health has noted a global increase in COVID-19 cases within recent months. It said a similar trend has been observed in the Caribbean region and locally as a result of increased movement of people, which is consistent with the Christmas and Carnival seasons, among other factors. On the international scene, NATO, which will launch its largest exercise since the Cold War next week, with about 90,000 personnel set to take part in the months-long war games, the alliance's top commander, General Chris Cavoli, has said. Cavoli said on Thursday that the drills would rehearse NATO's execution of its regional plans. The first defense plans the alliance has drawn up in decades, detailing how it would respond to a Russian attack. NATO did not mention Russia by name in its announcement, but its top strategic document identifies Moscow as the most significant and direct threat to member states. The alliance has also said that taking part will be more than 50 ships, from aircraft carriers to destroyers, more than 80 fighter jets, helicopters and drones, and at least 1,100 combat vehicles, including 133 tanks and 533 infantry fighting vehicles. Finally, in sports, Novak Djokovic celebrated his 100th match at the Australian Open with a dominant victory over Thomas Martin Etcheverry to reach the fourth round. Top seed Djokovic showed the best form of his title defense so far to beat the 30th seed. It keeps the 36-year-old on course for a 25th Grand Slam title, which would take him clear of the all-time record held by Australian Margaret Court. He will play France's Adrian Manarino or American 16th seed Ben Shelton next. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WEFM's 3 p.m. news. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Hey, a new and easy way to pay. Slow fast pay. Slow fast pay.
You asked for it and you got it. pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.